Roof Max of Hickory. Affordable roof rejuvenation. Visit MakeMyRoofLast.com.
The individuals depicted have been arrested but not convicted at the time of story postings. This information does not infer or imply guilt of any actions or activity other than their arrest. We make no warranty or guarantee as to the accuracy of this data. The WHKY News continues now with the crime report. I'm Ralph Mangum. With details on a prison sentence in a case involving a fatal overdose, here's Rob Eastwood.
The defendant could spend up to 7 years in prison. During a recent session of Iredell County Superior Court, 35-year-old Nathaniel Scott Cass of Statesville entered a guilty plea to death by distribution. He was sentenced to 60 to 84 months or 5 to 7 years in prison. Cass was charged in connection to an overdose death. Authorities did not provide specific details about the victim in the case or the circumstances surrounding the death. Cass was arrested by the Iredell County Sheriff's Office April 2nd of 2023. He was initially charged with second-degree murder. Community members provided an Iredell County deputy with information on where Cass could be found. The defendant was taken into custody at a business located off Harmony Highway. According to reports, Cass had been evading members of regional law enforcement agencies for some time. After hearing evidence in the case, a grand jury determined there was probable cause to charge Cass with second-degree murder by unlawful distribution of substance. So once again, a 60 to 84 month or 5 to 7 year prison sentence for Nathaniel Scott Cass of Statesville, who recently entered a guilty plea to death by distribution. He is being held at the Mountain View Correctional Institution in Spruce Pine. Reporting for WHKY News, I'm Rob Eastwood.
Thank you, Rob. More from the courtroom now. 39-year-old Joshua Ryan Rice of Mooresville was given a minimum sentence of 7 years in prison after he pleaded guilty to felony fleeing to elude arrest, 3 counts of possession with intent to sell or deliver a Schedule II controlled substance, and possession of cocaine. He was sentenced to 84 to 113 months in prison during a recent session of Iredell County Superior Court. Rice was also convicted as an habitual felon as the result of several previous convictions dating back to 2003, mostly in Iredell County. Rice was one of 19 suspects arrested in an operation conducted by the Iredell County Sheriff's Office. The suspects were arrested on a variety of drug charges. The arrest occurred in late 2023 and early 2024. All 19 suspects sold illegal drugs to an undercover investigator. 48-year-old Adam Stephen Warren of Taylorsville was sentenced to serve 8 to 19 months in state prison during an appearance in Alexander County Superior Court Monday. Warren entered a guilty plea to felony possession of meth. Warren has a long history of arrest and convictions. He was released from prison in July 2024 after serving 31 months for trafficking a Schedule II controlled substance. In 2020, Warren was released after he served 30 months for involuntary manslaughter. 35-year-old Richard Jerome Barber of Springdale Drive in Newton was arrested by Catawba County Sheriff's officers Wednesday for concealing or failing to report a death. His arrest was the result of an investigation into the death of 42-year-old Crystal Lynn Carol Willard. She was found deceased on February 2nd in Barber's residence. The cause of Ms. Willard's death is unknown at this time. Autopsy results are pending. Barber was jailed in Catawba County under a $60,000 bond. A district court appearance was scheduled on February 6th. And that wraps up today's crime report. For WHKY, I'm Ralph Mangum, reminding you to keep it clean and to keep it legal.